know the least about baseball, especially on this show. Who is Floyd? Who is the guy we just picked up?
He was for Chicago, and then after his contract, or did he get traded to Atlanta?
No, he got traded to Atlanta.
Got traded to Atlanta, and then he had Tommy John surgery.
You're right.
He
contract ended.
Okay. But he had Tommy John surgery last year, so that is the risk they are taking with
He had Tommy John surgery 2 years ago, and he broke his elbow again a year ago.
And this would be our relief?
He's a starter. He's said to be in the starting rotation. He's guaranteed a spot. He with a 1 year, $4 million contract, and if he does decent, he gets $6 million in bonuses.
And
I wish I was getting.
He was with the White Sox. He would always beat us every time we face him.
With the Tommy John surgery and the elbow.
When people come back from Tommy,
it can happen.
No, people that come back from Tommy John, they get better. Did you see how Carrasco, Tomlin, they got better?
It could happen.
Well, I mean, 2 out of what? How many Tommy Johns?
The more lately the trend is that if you have Tommy John surgery, you come back and you're a stronger pitcher with your mechanics, this and that,
and you throw harder.
You turn it around. It's a weird trend that's happening.
Okay, if that is completely true, why isn't every single pitcher getting Tommy John surgery? Is there a downside to this?
Because being a pitcher is hard. You easily dislocate something because you throw it hard,
and you have to take a year off for Tommy John usually.
Tommy John is about 6.
You miss a year,
6 to a year rehab and all that stuff,
but you get the power for your arm pretty much back. And there was talks about that too, like people wanting. I saw something a while back, but people were bringing up, what if there's the problem with it, people coming back stronger, but too much of it because people are throwing too hard and they're just throwing the improper way.
Like Steven Strasburg. Mm-hmm. He had Tommy John surgery about 2 years ago, and even though he had a down year last year, but I could see in his philosophy and everything, he got better with it.
Yeah.
From his rookie year.
He was a good pitcher. He kind of declined off the charts too. You don't hear a bunch about Steven Strasburg anymore.
Exactly. You don't really see him pitching 97 through 100 no more.
You hear more about Bryce Harper. Is that a clown question, bro?
And Mike Trout.
No.
I still remember that. Back with do you remember that? Bryce Harper, his first interview. They're interviewing me after the game. Is that a clown question, bro?
I actually, you want to know what? I kind of remember that because it was on ESPN for a while.
But
I don't know how to react to that. I find it funny.
But I think it was a good signing because you need that veteran to help these young guys out, like I said. Mm-hmm. But I would felt more comfortable if it was a guy like Brandon McCarthy, something like that. Because Gavin Floyd, he's a good pitcher. 1 year he went, I think, 15-7 with the White Sox in 2008. So, he had he's an up and down pitcher basically.
Okay, so that's what you want for trade wise if you had the opportunity. Jack John, what about you? If you could make any trade, I'm guessing it's involving something with Swisher.
Oh, it absolutely is. It's I would trade any team Swisher for, I don't know. Do they have a Pepsi machine that isn't broken? That'd be or like a new hot dog vendor. That'd be kind of cool. Have an extra one walking up and down the aisles. Tell me that wouldn't be awesome. He'd bring in more cash than Swisher. I mean,
that's great.
I mean, I joke, but really,
they would make money off the vendor.
Yeah, it's true. They need hitters. They need hitters. Mm-hmm. Yes, I believe they need some pitchers. I do believe this is turning into a pitcher league because it's such a dominant hitting league at the moment. They need to have pitchers that can play out of their mind. I mean, if I could, I'd try. I mean, Trout's like the name. If I had the money,
Trout is the next Derek Jeter.
Yeah,
he's going to be the role model for. Yeah, he's going to be the next role model for kids.
Yeah, so I mean,
being born now, pretty much.
Yeah, so I mean, if I had the, unlimited If I could make any trade I wanted to, it's for Trout, and I don't care who I'm giving up.
I like that. For me, if I could make
and the
any
soda
trade,
machine and the hot dog machine.
throw the soda machine.
Yeah, give me that.
For me, any trade. There's so many out there. There's the possibility that I'd like pitching because you need more pitchers. It's not going to be a young staff is good, but it could only last you so much because it gets in your head eventually if you have bad games in a row. But if I were able to trade, I'd trade for somebody like Pablo Sandoval. He was from San Francisco. We need a third baseman. We need someone who has power. He's there. Now he's with Boston. Now we missed out on that opportunity. But if I could somehow give them my vending machine we got in that trade with Trout, I'd totally do it. I'd give him the vending machine. I'd give him Chisenhall. I'd give him third baseman in the minors. I'd do it.
Also, interesting thing is, I actually did one. You know, the rumors they was going to pick up Cole Hamels. I mean, not Cole Hamels. Chase Headley.
Oh, okay.
I wanted them to pick him up.
And he was a third baseman, right?
He's a third baseman, and now he's going back to the Yankees for 4 years.
Okay. And before we get to break really quick, there's the possibility that the Indians are bringing back Travis Hafner.
In a minor league.
For a hitting coach. For the hitting coach.
He was the not university, but I always get the Notre Dame College assistant.
And I did enjoy that move because Travis Hafner, when he was probably juiced up when he was a great hitter, but he was a great hitter. Mm-hmm. He made contact, and then he declined afterwards with how many different shoulder surgeries. Or were they shoulder surgeries, or are there air quotes around it saying shoulder surgeries?
Shoulder.
But if he could teach these young kids to hit like he used to way back when he first started, when he had those, like, how many Grand Slams in a season? 12? 6?
In 2006.
Exactly. If he could show that to young kids, they'd be perfect.
Yeah.
I'd enjoy that so much. And I think that's what's going to be the trend, is they're going to bring back old players that they could benefit from.
Well, like I said, they have to sign some guys. That if you want to continue averaging 10,000 fans a game, that's on you. But I'm tired of going to games seeing all these empty seats. I want to be with fans.
Exactly.
I want to be with fans. I don't want to see no empty seats in front of me or aside of me.
I want to enjoy the experience with the people around me.
I want to be with the experience what we had that postseason. Well, not
the only reason
with a wild card game.
They got sold out because it was the playoffs.
In the playoffs.
But even even with that, I mean,
so that's when you get like your mainstream
and
people.
Obviously, you two are huge Indians fans. Are you sitting there saying, like, where were you guys the entire season?
That's what I was thinking, honestly. When that happened,
with that,
they remind me of like the mainstream people. Like, okay, big game, let's go to this game. I haven't watched baseball in 20 years, but let's go. Why couldn't you make that decision during the regular season? Like I said, I can't talk today. Season.
Yeah, but I would like to be. I want to bring 455 back. That's what that's what I want to bring back.
That was how many games in a row they sold, right?
Yes.
Sold out.
That's the number I want to bring back. It's likely not going to happen, but that's a dream to come. That's one of my dreams.
And if the Dolans are somehow magically listening, this happens by spending money.
Don't tell me the Indians don't do free agency. It's because they do, but they're going to get minor league players that we never heard of before.
Exactly.
We need veteran players. People are not going to come to Cleveland.
They need to get their stuff together, bottom line.
Wake up over there. Wake up in the corner of Carnegie and Ontario.
It's either you do that or else we will have a petition and we'll get Dan Gilbert to own the Indians. We will make it happen.
Stop spending the money on renovations. Spend money on players.
Oh, yeah.
Get them here. Because nobody do not want to come to Cleveland if you do not want to spend money.
Unless if you're in basketball. And on that note, when we come back, we'll be talking about football. You are listening to Sports Insiders on allsportscleveland.com. Any place?
Any place?
I'm going into break.
Any sport,
anytime,
anywhere.
anywhere. Thank you, Mike.
Any place, anytime, anywhere. Really?
Good job. Yeah, that's what you said. You said any place. We're cutting your mic off
Okay,
right
good.
now. You got like 2-3 minutes to get yourself composed.
Okay, I got this.
For NFL.
I got this.
Okay.
I blame Johnny.
All right, when we come back, NFL kids.
Are you looking to start a career in broadcasting? Then you should check out the Ohio-Illinois Centers for Broadcasting in one of our 6 locations. You will take part in an 11-month hands-on course taught by broadcasting professionals, and after you've earned your diploma and have over 300 externship hours at local radio and TV stations, we have job placement assistance to help you. For more information about us, either go to beonair.com or call 216-503-5900. That's 216-503-5900.
Wags for Warriors is a non-profit-based organization in Northeast Ohio, started to help servicemen and women that have been affected by their combat experience. Wags for Warriors works with local rescue organizations to match veterans with an appropriate dog and provide all the training and support for the dog at no cost to the veteran. Follow us on Facebook for event information or call us at 330-285-3941. And remember, the war may be over for them, but the battle has just begun.
The American Red Cross is currently looking for Clevelanders like you to donate blood during the 2013-2014 calendar year. Thousands of at-need recipients are counting on people like you to give generously of your time and the gift of life via blood donation. The American Red Cross is also accepting donations of platelets, plasma, and double red cells. The American Red Cross will also accept monetary donations. For more information on how you can get involved with your local division of the Red Cross, please visit redcross.org/oh/Cleveland. The need is constant. The gratification is instant. Give blood.
Are you looking for individualized attention as you pursue an exciting career in the broadcasting industry? The Ohio Center for Broadcasting offers an individual attention with a maximum of 30 students per class. Attending a 2- or 4-year college could find you in huge lecture halls filled with anywhere between 50 and 250 students. Take the next step in your future. Call 216-503-5900 to schedule your visit to the Ohio Center for Broadcasting today, where broadcasting careers begin.
I'll never forget that moment.
As long as I live.
It was a moment that changed my life.
It was still at the heart of the storm when we arrived in a convoy of Humvees.
These people had been there for hours, all scared and on the verge of hypothermia.
We dug them out, got them home safely.
That's what we train for, moments like this.
In the Guard, you serve your community as well as your country. Go to NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Ohio National Guard. Aired by the Ohio Association of Broadcasters and this station.
We are back talking about the Brownies and more about the league with, let's start it off like this. The teams that have clinched so far. We have Arizona, New England, Indianapolis, and Denver. I think if you would have asked me the first 4 teams that clinch in the beginning of the season, out of the 4 teams, I would not have said Arizona, but I would have agreed with you for the other 3.
Actually, that's kind of funny. I absolutely would agree with you. I mean, I don't know who else I would throw up in there, but yeah. No, New England, Indy, and Denver. Those are the people that I expected to clinch.
Exactly.
Arizona came out of nowhere because they have a crazy defense, and they're playing like the Legion of Boom last year.
They do have a good coach in Bruce Arians, too.
He has an awesome hat.
He just wear a cap. That's it.
Yeah, I like it.
And he got the half zip up.
Yeah.
Over the head jacket, and then you got the goggles. I mean, not goggles, but
oh
glasses.
yeah, no, they look like goggles.
The new glasses that he wore. I mean, wearing, and he got the goatee.